based on the
This
name
is a season of
Quest
love,
Lab.
and I have
So
something
as
very
we have that, we are going
important
to
to
be
share with you on this day.
dissecting a lot of
Remember,
questions.
love
I'm telling
isn't
you,
just a
dissecting.
Hi everyone, welcome to Quest Lab Career Innovation section, and today we'll be looking into an aspect that looks challenging to most people, especially entrepreneurs, and we just want to look boldly into adaptability in a tech-driven world. And there is a saying that looks like a myth, but with our guest here, we're going to find out if it's a fact. There's a saying that goes this way: AI won't replace you, but someone using it might replace you. Is this a fact or a myth? We'll get to know as we have our guest here, who is going to give us a proper idea or ideology into that particular topic. And so I welcome everyone again into this transformative episode. And we are diving deep into the evolving landscape of work, career, digital disruption, and the efficacy as regarding the rise of AI and automation into business, into career, into the digital space. And joining us today is Tosin Ojo, a dynamic voice in the tech space here in the city of Hull. He's known for helping professionals navigate through, transitioning into data-driven roles and digital careers. And together we'll explore practically, insights on how to stay relevant, upskill smartly, and future-proof your value in a competitive world of AI. So Jeremy has welcomed Tosin Ojo on the space. You're welcome, Mr. Tosin. How you doing?
I'm very good. Thank you for having me.
Good to see you.
Yes, I'm super excited to be on this show today.
Oh,
And
good.
I say hello to everybody who is listening to this. And Thank you for having me.
I mean, for those of you seeing him for the first time, I've been a very good friend of him. Like I listen to his podcast as well, and he's just so passionate about the digital space. He's so passionate about the things you can do with tech, the efficacy, the importance of tech, and how tech can transform things for you, even aside from just making it easy, stress-free for you. He has a wealth of experience when it comes to the digital space and how you can make the best use of it. So today we'll be looking at that topic where we all don't really pay attention to, which is AI. People say AI cannot replace me, or even people using AI can't replace me. So in your own understanding, I mean, for us to have a background understanding of what AI is, what is AI to you in the technical space?
Yep, thank you. So AI is basically artificial intelligence, and at the foundation of artificial intelligence is data. We are living in a world where, so there's a popular saying that you say data is the new oil, right? I would say currently adaptability is the new oil. So we are in an economy that is driven by continuous learning, and that is what AI has brought into our economy, so to speak. AI it tends to be able the idea is, the concept of AI has been around for more than 70 years. It's not a new concept. I think in 1956, John McCarthy had the first AI conference, and since then, AI has been the concept has been evolving to where it is today. So we've had so many things around machine learning, deep learning, so many technical buzzwords around it, and so to say. But in layman, or in an understanding of, so that everybody can understand, AI is simply a system or a structure that tends to think like human, that tends to put things together and give you give you kind of results, just the way human being will give it to you. And when you say intelligence, right, we know that when you were born, we keep learning. So a child will go to start school, start learning ABC, start learning 1, 2, 3, and they start picking words, they start adding words together, CAT, cat. And that way, so tomorrow when they can add, so when tomorrow they see CATER, something like caterpillar. I've seen cat before, and I've seen pillar before. Okay, what is cat? They now call it together. Put it together, and that's the concept behind artificial intelligence, right? So the same way human being progress in learning, that's the same way machine is expected to evolve in learning and try to give a response just like human beings.
Sorry, Mr. Tosin, you said something. I mean, for the for our audience listening, you made mention of people saying AI is the new oil, but you believe that actually, if you look into it deeply in your own space and ideology, that adaptability is the new oil. But let's say it this way. I mean, we live in a society where I know to a level of extent you believe with me that adaptability looks very challenging to people, especially people who have poor background in the tech space or in the IT framework. So how would you encourage someone who had no clue of what AI is all about, or who had no clue of what tech is all about? How would you encourage such person to venture into AI? Because you believe that adaptability is the new oil, which means someone who has no idea of AI, as long as he or she can train him or herself, can adapt to that structure, then they can flow in line with it. So how would you help someone like that?
Okay, thank you. So one of the characteristics of human being, I think when we were younger, we learned Mr. Niger DA. Yeah, so that's very popular. And adaptation is one of the characteristics of human. So we are in a world where we need to continuously learn, and learning doesn't have to be within any structured system or a four wall of anywhere. In fact, the truth is that either you like it or not, you learn. The environment, society will force us to learn one or two things. Every day you wake up, you learn new things. So for anybody who is, non-tech person, I would say learning anything around AI or trying to use it is not. I don't think it's that hard. It's around us. So from the phone we use every day, Okay, so for example, now WhatsApp now has has AI feature where you can even chat something. I recently
saw that and I was like, I saw AI. WhatsApp has really redefined their platform. You can post a picture or video, or is it picture? Then you can add music to it. You can post a picture, add text to it. You can do so many things on WhatsApp. But the truth is, the older generation won't understand this is an AI at work. Do you agree with me?
Yeah. Yes. So tech is evolving, and everybody, either will like it or not, will become if you are a user, you become somewhat like a software engineer somehow. Okay. So someone was saying that there's a new concept going on, vibe coding, that you don't necessarily need to understand a programming language from A to Z before you design a website. All you need to do is have your maybe ChatGPT with you and start coding. Well, I think that is fine, but at least you still need some sort of structure. On basic understanding. So having the basics. So what I'm saying is that having the basics of anything, right? You can just use AI on top of it. So if you're a business person, look for a system in your process, in your operations. So in your business, you have different things. You do different operations, maybe customer retention, maybe reaching out to customer segmentation, different things. So start small. Look for something that you think. For example, if you're an online vendor and you don't want to be missing messages. So try to automate how you respond to
messages.
So when people drop a WhatsApp message, let them feel comfortable. Let a chatbot or whatever welcome them and give them a prompt.
So before you proceed, so this is an insight for every business owner or entrepreneur. He has just said that you can find a way to automate your business in a very small way.
Yes.
By responding to messages. I think that's key, because some vendors will lose customer because they are not responding fast, or they take time to respond to message, or some people even miss out on the message. They don't even get to see it. So this is an eye opener. There's software. Is it a software that needed to be downloaded, or how do you automate? For people listening that want to automate their business.
So I think for Instagram, if you are using Instagram business,
okay,
it just needs to switch to business platform, and I think it's free. So you just need to switch to that and set that up. So when any message comes in, it will give them automatic message, and that's is applicable on WhatsApp. In fact, I think it happens on Facebook also.
And is this free?
It's free, yes. It's free. It's free.
Good.
So we can always access it and set up that. That gives us. And the good thing is that you can, so automation, so you can, if you start with that, you can now start, so next process, for example, if you're a coach or business person anyway, you can from there send them to your landing page. So from your Instagram, they send you, a message came in, and let an automatic message response come in, then that can maybe lead them to your website that has your item. Maybe they can make purchase easily and then go on, and that's the end. Or if you are a coach or someone who consults, basically, you might want, somebody can come to your DM either on Twitter, either on Instagram or wherever. Such kind of message can be automated. Drop a message, and once that is dropped, automatically a Calendly link might be pop up, and that way from the Calendly they just register what they want to do. The time is there, and that flow into the payment gateway. They set up the payments, and if this doesn't, to be honest, it's just understanding the process, your workflow. As as a business, you need to understand your workflow. So once you understand your workflow, it will be easy to automate it from end to end of it, and you have less of human interaction, and you just see that in seconds things are being done with or without your being physically coming to it.
This is really good, sir, and thank you for giving us an understanding of the tech shift. But before we proceed, I want Mr. Tosin here to personally share his experience, how he was able to navigate through the digital, transformation in your career. Is this what you've been doing right from your childhood, or or is it because maybe you started as a musician and you were like, music no be for me, or make I go tech? So how's it been for you? How's the journey so far?
Yes, thank you so much. For me, I had an undergraduate degree in mathematics, and so after that I started working as field research officer, so collecting data for people, just basic data entry. And that what got me interested in tech at the point was so at that point we needed to do so many analysis that we can't do with SPSS. So we needed to run Python program. We need to run. So that was why I started into it.
So you started dealing with big data. So for you to handle big data, you need some bespoke softwares to get it done and get your result.
Yeah.
Wow.
So I won't say I won't say I came into tech maybe suddenly or unplanned, really. I would say my path has always been around tech, to be honest. For my undergrad, even though it is quantitative, but it helped me a lot to understand the concept of data, to understand the data space in general, and to understand, and now understanding AI, how it works, the workflow around it, automation, and the likes. Yeah.
Oh, that's good. Some of us we found tech very challenging, especially when it comes to coding. I have friends that will say, coding, no, not me at all. But for you, coding, was it something you love to do, aside from you have passion for it, but was this something that was so easy for you to get along with? Learning it, was it difficult, or how how did you get to just keep going, doing this?
Yeah, to be honest, it was not easy because understanding it, throughout my undergrad, I didn't do anything around it. So I had to learn it myself and self-taught, yeah. And I even have the resources to go for proper training. So one thing I tell people these days is that you can learn. There's 1,001 resources. Anything you want to learn is available free. In fact, you don't need to pay a dime to learn.
So maybe you will share some of the platforms to people listening, because I'm sure we have more of the business owners, entrepreneurs listening on how to scale their businesses, through automated process. And now that you are mentioning that there are some tools, softwares that are free, please, I think at the end of this section, I'll try as much as possible to get the materials from him and share with everybody. So, but I have a concern, because over the week, we could see the evolution of AI from Meta to Beta, from Grok to ChatGPT 4.0, from Perplexity, so many tools. But my question is AI taking people's job, or is it shifting the way people work?
Yeah. So AI will not take anybody's job.
Are you sure? I think this is an argument that we can both bring facts to the table.
Yes.
Because AI, I think, I don't want to go into it, but with a large percentage, we strongly believe that AI is taking people's job gradually, because it's reducing the manpower. There's redundancy in manpower. And we see, like Amazon, I believe Amazon has automated some of that process, sorting of goods, raising POs and the likes, answering all that, all of those things. But are we going to say there are people behind it, or it's just the AI taking people's jobs?
Yeah, that's well, I don't want to sound controversial anyways.
Oh, okay. Okay, if you want to sound controversial, it's an open space. Because I'm sure some people are listening and they will disagree with you at some point. So it's okay.
Yeah. But I think, to be honest, I think AI will not take our job. I think it will redefine jobs.
Redefine jobs.
Yes. So the fear, so let's think about it this way. Before the advent of, or before the popularity of computer, we have typewriter, right?
Yeah.
And every receptionist or every secretary uses typewriter. So there is a typist in every organization.
Yeah.
Now, but what has happened now is that we now have computers. So that job, nobody's hiring a typist again
anymore.
Yeah, because everybody now is a typist by default. You can type, I can type, I can use my computer, I can type with my phone. So that does not, but what computer did was to give more people more jobs. So instead of doing small things, so what AI is doing basically, what it will do is to automate system one and redefine scope of our work. So instead of one person doing 10 jobs.
10 jobs, so 10 job description.
Exactly.
It redefine it to probably 2, 3.
And that will create new job. So there will be new areas to look into. Like, for example, people are now hiring vibe coders. People who can use ChatGPT to code. Are
you serious? I'm just hearing this. It sounds new to me.
Yes.
Because why would you hire a vibe coder, just like you said, when you have people who understand the basic rudiment of programming? It makes it very easy, right? For someone who just have a basic idea and is using ChatGPT to, the efficiency, for you as a programmer, do you think is sustainable enough?
Yeah, to be honest, I don't. I think for now we are still building, we are still making progress. But I think a point will come where so I will still come back to that. I remember in 2015, 2016, job titles that are most popular around then was data scientist. in fact, in Nigeria, anyways.
Yeah, it was everywhere. Data scientist.
Yeah, if anybody even wants to hire a data entry person, we put it as data scientist because
Decision
we don't
analyst.
understand the concept of what data scientists actually do. But in today 2025, you will hardly see any job
role,
job
data
role
scientist.
that has data science. What you've got in data science is that people have understand that okay, there are so many roles under data science.
Yeah.
So you have machine learning engineer, you have, in fact, it has given birth to data engineer, you give birth to BI engineer, you have software engineer, you have so many
I
other
think that
people.
That also is applicable to the area of DevOps engineer.
Yes.
So DevOps engineer are also split into different forms. So you have the project manager, you see the product manager.
Exactly.
They splitted them.
Yeah, and that why that is because why they split is because there is increase in income or revenue of organizations.
Oh, okay.
So before
this
even
makes sense.
So when there is increase in revenue and you are doing bigger things,
it gives you that leverage of doing more having to split.
Exactly, because before, right, an organization can have 3 or 4 software engineer who can do everything end to end, who will design. So there is no special. I'm not sure there is no special. They don't have special team for product design. But now you now have everything. Everybody is standing alone, and that is because there is increase in revenue. So what AI will do is to, it will increase scope of what we do. It will enable us to do more, to be more productive, have a more focused economy. To be, if that's correct, to have a more focused economy, such that we will not be dealing with petty things. We now start dealing with bigger things.
The real issues.
Yes.
Yeah. But Mr. Tosin, I'm just a bit concerned. We have, from my statistics in the city of Hull, we have about 20 to 25% of immigrants that are business owner. But what I observed lately from my research is that most of them, I don't know if they are yet to understand the importance of AI being a tech-driven platform for them to scale their business to the next level. But because some of them are just on the basic process of doing business, and when you see a business that has a lot of potentials, you wonder, why is this person not in this space of using AI to transform their business? And if you hack some of them, it is fear rather. Some of them they have the fear of the unknown. Oh, AI is another tool scammer use to do people. AI, I can't trust AI. AI is robots, is scanning to your system, and they have so many misconceptions around it. And I want this to be very practical, because I'm sure business owners are listening and they're trying to see how best they can transform their business from point A to point B using AI tools. And I want you to also share relatable experience of how you've helped customer, or how you've helped your clients to scale their business from just the basic ground to be on the professional level.
Yeah, thank you. So I think where I will start with is that internet first is a blessing to us.
Yeah.
So with internet, we're able to connect with. We are not only doing business locally, we can do business globally, and that increases revenue and that brings more. So if you are not leveraging internet to the fullest, then we might be doing ourselves a disservice in this century. So for me personally, I think coming to my mind now is one business I think one of our clients was struggling with scaling the business. So they were doing pretty much, but we believe that more can be done.
Yeah, there's a lot of potential in it.
So what we did was to understand the part of the workflow. So how do you respond to, because if you don't respond almost immediately to your customer, there is 50% chance of losing out. So we try to close that out, automate the Instagram and WhatsApp messages such that, and it is a service, is a consulting firm. So what we did was to try to all the process. So from the Calendly was set up, and once you send a message, there's an automation that comes up. So you select what you want to do, 2, 1, 2, 3, more like a menu that someone can reply to. So if you reply to 1, it will take it somewhere. If you reply to 2, it will take it somewhere. So that makes it so fast,
so easy,
and so easy. And he was able to close more deal, more consulting deal.
So before you proceed, was that on all of the person's business social platforms, or was it just a specific platform?
So we did it with Instagram. Because Instagram and WhatsApp, right? Okay. And that was because of with traffic where the
person's business
where his customers are coming from. Yeah. So we need to understand where your customers are.
Good.
If your customers are on Instagram or on LinkedIn, and I'm pushing through Instagram or I'm pushing through everything, it won't remain. So we need to focus and do that. And in fact, he had times 3. He makes times 3 of in a month. He made that was increased. Yes, because you try. It tends to close more customers. More people signed up. Immediately, people need this thing, but they don't even know how to. Nobody wants to be stressed.
So I want to bring out a practical example. So I'm saying this because I have a friend who I'm very sure will watch this. She owns a decorating business, and I have seen her, push through Instagram, WhatsApp group. But I'm so much convinced that she's got a very big potential in this business because of how good she is, excellent she is. And how can you, I know you've worked with a lot of clients, but how can you, with someone of that business model, push them from just, posting on WhatsApp, Instagram to, meeting the global market. We're in the international space where we have event being hosted every day, and we have, interior decorators go in there, event decorators go in there and do this job. But because we are on the, I don't want to say local level. So what do we need to have, or how do we need to present ourselves with the help of AI tools to compete with, event decorators on the global level? Because I'm sure this person is wondering, how can I push my business? So you can practically share with us how, maybe the person will meet you after.
Yeah. Okay, I hope the person will come. So I think is that we are not, so people who are doing the most are people who are getting the results. To be honest, they are not doing better than us, honestly. They don't have any bigger system that is different from what we've got. I think the only thing that is different is that our approach to things. So first, for that kind of person, I would say, I would like to understand, how are you posting on your Instagram? So I think that comes to branding, right? So the branding side of things, because you just know, there is no, it won't be effective pushing a strategy without having a strong brand. Yeah. So if you have your branding, your voice, your message, and where are you actually posting to? So we have different different event websites, Eventbrite, events, so many, host.me, so many other websites. I would say target all those ones. Understand your niche. Even in this space, your niche, then use AI. So AI tools, your design, go with Canva, use prompts with ChatGPT for your daily post, then automate your structures. You don't need to be available 247 to start posting. Schedule a month or a week if that's possible for you. Let them, maybe through buffer, post them on your Instagram. Automate your Instagram for immediate response and messages, and do reels. But where you post, and use Google Analytics anyways.
Yeah, I was about going there that you can also use Google Analytics for overview of how your post is doing. What niche, what area, what platform is it doing well that you can intensify, or the areas that is not doing well, you can also look for a better approach to restructure that area.
Yes, and understand me, just trying to steal from your competition. Yeah, just steal from them. That's, to be honest, I don't think bigger brands are not doing more than what we are doing. Honestly, they are not doing more than that. It's just the strategy, and we just might need to rethink the strategy and how we go about things. Yeah.
So I have few more questions, just about 2 more questions. But in what you have said now, I know most of you want to know. This man is speaking too many English that I don't understand. How much would you charge? I mean, it might be confidential, right? But I just want to know so that viewers probably, or how best can they connect with you so you can have a proper conversation with them, probably from understanding their business model, and then you decide how much you charge. Or do you have a basic charge so that people watching can also, plan ahead? Oh, I'm going to call Mr. Tosin
Ojo. So I don't have a fixed charge because scope is different, so different things, so this can be different. But anybody can reach out to me on Instagram, the Tosin Ojo, and same on LinkedIn, the Tosin Ojo on LinkedIn. I think that's where, but generally, before we even charge you for anything, we need to
send quotation to people.
We need to understand what we are doing. But I mean, to be honest, at the bottom of it is we are doing business anyways. But the money is not what really matters in the first instance. I think what matters to me personally is the impact, is what problem I can solve. I think that's what matters.
It's a problem solver. Since you are you're identifying problem, easier to provide you solutions to your problem. And we are getting to the end of this section, and I have a final tip question for you. So these questions are just, you either answer yes or no, or you just give us brief summary of it. So the first one here I have is what's one mistake most people make when learning tech?
I think they want to being overwhelmed. Lack of roadmap.
On a scale of 1 to 10, how has AI made your workflow seamless and smarter?
So I would say 9 over 10.
9 over 10. So that work is you still have to do the a little input. Okay. One app you can't live without. One app you can't live without.
One app. I would say WhatsApp.
I was thinking you would say ChatGPT. Mine is YouTube. I can't live without YouTube.
But I think WhatsApp most.
I'm always on. You can anytime and day in my car, in the house is YouTube. Okay. What's one software or tool that you can't go a day without using?
Okay, so
software or tool.
That would be, for me, is Power BI.
Power BI. That's good. Okay, if you were starting your career over again in 2025, the month of July, what will you do first?
Like I said, first thing I would do is on getting a roadmap.
Getting a roadmap.
Yes, I don't want to do so many things, because without roadmap, right? Without correct roadmap, anyways, you get overwhelmed and get burned out very fast.
Very fast, and probably just discourage you.
And get discouraged, yes.
AI or human touch? That is where I'll catch you.
Human touch.
Human touch.
Human will always be human.
Okay, good. What's tech advice you've ever received? What's the tech advice you've ever received? Maybe from a friend, a mentor?
I think... So the advice I've gotten, is it about tech, right?
Yeah. I mean, in the tech space.
From a talk?
No, in the tech space. What's that tech advice you've gotten?
So it's from a mentor, and he's told me, just keep learning. Don't leave. Don't let a day pass without learning new things in your space.
In your space.
So try to look for something that is what's trending, what's going on, and get one more knowledge every day. Yeah.
We have just a few more questions. You get to mentor your younger self. Okay. What is the first line you say to yourself?
Tosin, you can do it.
That's Nike. You can do it. That's good. Okay, in one word, the future of work is what? For me, I'll say automation.
I think the same.
The same.
Right, yes.
The same. Good. If you could automate one life task forever, what would it be? One life task forever, what would it be?
Eating.
Eating. Eating. For me.
I mean, okay, let me say cooking. Because for me, I don't like cooking, to be honest. So if there is anything that I can do that continuously without, I think that's fine for me.
For me, I would say one life task I can automate forever would be cleaning the house. Chores. I like to keep things very clean, make things tidy, right? So if I can have that automation in place, trust me, every other thing is fine.
Maybe because I like food, that's why I mentioned food.
That's okay. 2 more questions. Who should fear AI the most?
Someone who is not willing to learn.
Someone who is not willing to learn should fear AI the most.
Fear is the most.
Okay, finish this sentence. To stay relevant, you must
keep learning. To stay
relevant, you must keep
learning.
Learning in your field or just learning anything.
Yes, learning your space, because if you need to stay relevant in your space, just keep learning about your space, in your niche down to it and keep learning.
All right. We've come to the end of the Quest Lab Career and Innovation section with Mr. Tosin Ojo. And I want to use this medium to say thank you for gracing this platform. Thank you for sharing your wealth of experience with people. And we hope to see you some other time, probably when the business is booming and people are reaching out to you.
Yeah.
We hope to see you. What would you like to leave with our viewers?
So I would say, just once you identify your problem, just keep solving it. Just stay focused or stay true to the problem you are solving. Just stay true to it. One day, it will make sense.
Okay, just like you've heard from Mr. Tosin, like I said earlier, is helping professionals navigate through, transitioning into data-driven roles and digital careers. If you want to, transition or scale your business to a bigger space, Mr. Tosin is here. You reach out to him. You said they can they can reach out to you on Instagram.
Yeah, they can reach out to me on Instagram, the Tosin Ojo, and on LinkedIn, the Tosin Ojo.
What about, is that just the 2 social platforms you have?
Yeah, that's the only 2 I use. And my website is thetosinojo.com.
Oh, okay. So for the viewers listening, please, you can reach out to him. And if you want to come through me, probably you want me to help you negotiate your bills or how to scale your business, feel free to come through our DM, or we'll link you up with him. And we believe his wealth of experience and his expertise in the business will help you scale your business and bring you good profitable revenue. Thank you once again, Mr. Tosin. Really appreciate it.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Thank you for having me. Thank you so much. Thank you to Quest Lab. Thank you for having me. I hope to be back maybe someday and to have this again. Thank you so much.
Thank you, viewers, for staying with us. We hope to see you next time on this episode. Sit back and relax and enjoy this section. Thank you. Bye.
Based on
this is a season of love, and I have something very important to share with you on this day. Remember, love isn't just a feeling.